What is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building. What's the word, y'all? What's the word? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Tomorrow is game day. Game. Let me see the Cocks in the chat, man. Rock out with your cock out, man. Let's talk some Gamecocks, y'all. What's happening? We Gamecocks. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Daneberry Sports Highlights. What's good, fam? What is good? What is good? Happy Wednesday, Mill Dog. What's good? Loretta Turner, what's happening? What's good, y'all? Come on in. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You know, some of y'all I've seen y'all, some of y'all I ain't seen y'all. So I thought I would come up and just talk some hoops. We got CC show later on tonight, but just take some time. Y'all know how we do it. Talk some Gamecock stuff before we got the game tomorrow. Catch up on everything Gamecocks. Miracle Rider, what's happening, fam? Dr. Ivy Girl, what's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all hit the like and the share coming in the door. They both right there. The like and the share, they both right there. Y'all know what it is. So, I mean, listen. This gonna be one of them games where the scoreboard gonna say who won, but the film is gonna tell you who was ready. Okay? This where we at. Keith Shep, what's good? The road SEC games don't care about rankings. They don't care about should. They don't care about your highlights from the last game. None of that don't matter. So we can't be pulling up to be polite. Y'all know what I'm saying? We on the road 2 games in a row, right? We on the road, and then we back at home. Is that how that works? Can't wait for Love Day and the PMAC. Okay. Don't get to looking ahead at Love Day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was looking ahead at Love Day before and got y'all ass beat on New Year's. So I mean, just one game at a time. Just stack them up. That's the best thing y'all can do. But this is a Gamecocking hour right here. So if you want to talk Gamecocks, you're welcome to stay. But we not talking none of that bullshit. That's why I put the names of the shows up there so that y'all know what it is. We not talking none of that loser shit. We talking straight Gamecock shit over here. But I appreciate you pulling up though. If the Gamecocks play defense like this the rest of the year, championship bound, no stopping. Okay. Auburn kind of got this brand new identity. They got a new coach. They gym live for chaos. What is it called? Neville Arena? Is that what it's called? Neville Arena? We got enough reminders this year of what happens when we don't pay attention to details. Texas reminded us Oklahoma turned one window into overtime, and overtime turned into a whole headline, right? So this ain't we should win, y'all. We got to just make sure that we stay South Carolina winning if the game get ugly, because they're gonna try to make it ugly on purpose, right? Their whole plan is gonna be simple. Auburn gonna be LV gonna be trying to make it chaotic, right? He's gonna be trying to make it loud. He's gonna be trying to make it rush. He wants a messy game. He wants a messy game. Y'all let me know too. Let me see what I asked y'all today. Raven legacy, starting lineup talk, the press test. We're gonna talk a lot of stuff. Can Auburn force 20+ turnovers, or we gonna break it, or we gonna break it and on the glass? Y'all let me know. Give me some score predictions. Do y'all think they can turn us 20 times? Can Auburn turn us 20 times? White Wolf, what's good? But our plan is going to be to break that pressure on the glass, run the floor, make them guard for 40 minutes. Can they guard us for 40 minutes? Can they guard us for 40 minutes? That's the battleground. And when we get done, we're gonna know exactly where the game got won. All right, we live, so I need y'all to be talking back to me, or I'm gonna have to go. 80 in the chat, y'all hit the like and share. They both right there. I ask y'all now: Does Auburn force 20 turnovers? Can they force 20 turnovers? Just yes or no, y'all. Just yes or no. Groovy, what's happening? Small to one, what's good? Frank Wright, yeah, what's good? The 20 plus turnovers, that number, that's Auburn whole religion. And I just don't think they're gonna be able to pull it off against us. I'm surprised we on the national slate for this one. Lisa Peel, what's good, fam? If we play like against Vandy, then no, they won't be able to. Okay. I don't even think that we have to play like we played against Vandy, not to turn the ball over 20 times. How many times do we normally turn the ball over 20 times? Somebody tell me. But besides that, I mean, I want to see us play. What we did in Vandy was South Carolina. That was South Carolina basketball. That's what we want to see. Messy is just grind. Get it out the mud. If it get messy, if it's a lot of whistles, if it's a lot of not a lot of run and gun, not a lot of transition, half court. Get to the 50-50 balls. Who wanted more? That's messy for me. J-Ham, what's happening? Like Coach Vickers, but he about to be collateral damage tomorrow night. We coming with it. And I mean, let's not act like Larry don't know us. Coach LV know us. We played Norfolk last year. He know what it is. He ain't seen this South Carolina team, but I mean, we gotta go play LV like he don't have a great coaching staff down there. So you got Larry Vickers down there, then you got Coach Ken down there. And then you got, Larry Vickers was undefeated, I think, last year in his conference. Went to the NCAA tournament, I believe. And then got a job out of an HBCU at an SEC school. So, yeah, nah. Tiger, I appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, nah, it's not a every comment. You can put every comment you want in there. I'm just telling you, we're not talking LSU right now. It's a Gamecock show. So, but that's why I let y'all know, Gamecocking is for Gamecocks. But at 11:30, when we talk in general hoops, if you want to pull up and talk that talk, you can. But that's the beauty of this being a women's basketball channel, pushing women's hoops forward by a passionate Gamecock fan. We can do all kind of different stuff here. Oh, you like South Carolina by 30 plus? Wow. Okay. ATL Erica was good. I think do we got Sam Gore and Carolyn Peck down there? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Yeah, listen, check this out. We got 10 teams ranked in the AP Top 25. I don't even think that's ever happened in the history of the women's poll. 10 of them, because it just means more SEC. Do y'all think people think South Carolina is stressed about Auburn? Y'all think we stressed about? I don't think we stressed about Auburn, but I think we understand enough about the SEC to know that you can be unranked and still be dangerous, especially at your crib, right? When you get to somebody else's crib in the SEC in January, end of January, beginning of February, that margin get deeper, the margin get thinner, scouting get deeper. Everybody roster got some grown-ups. So, I mean, for us, it's always the price of being a standard. We're going to get everybody's best shot. But I ain't going to act like this ain't an opportunity for Auburn. If you Auburn, you don't need to win 5 straight ranked games. You just need one. One signature win change the temperature of their whole season. And we're not trying to be that one win. We're not trying to be that one win. we chasing the top. We chasing to be at the top of the league. We took one conference hit from Oklahoma, so that just make the margin. That make the margin smaller. No, we ain't stressed about them, but we don't take anybody for granted. No, we got to play every game. We got to play every game. 92 in the chat. Y'all hit the like and share. They both right there. This is a role execution test. This is a great role execution test for us. Because February not going to be forgiving. And you can't build role toughness in March. You got to build it right now. We got to build it right now. We got to know. We got to get our confidence up in that area right now. Auburn, listen, they trying to stack a resume to actually move the needle. A competitive game versus top team still matters. A win is an identity stamp for them. But let's talk about us first. Let's talk about us. Let's talk about us. Oklahoma beat us 94-82. We're gonna look at the last two games. And it wasn't a subtle loss. Like overtime turned into a goddamn track meet, and they exploded on us. So they won the glass, they got comfortable from deep, and the game pace got away from our defensive preferences. That's just it. Then we respond 103-74 against Vanderbilt, and again, the entire country on notice. 7 players in double figures, I believe. Y'all correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, because y'all know how I take my medicine. I think we shot over 60% from the field. And that's not a win. That was like a correction in real time. That was us correcting in real time. So when we walking into Auburn, I think the question is, are we bringing the discipline for Vanderbilt? Are we going to bring the discipline for Vanderbilt? And we got to make sure that we don't let Auburn drag us back into that Oklahoma-style chaos. Because that's what they're going to want. That's exactly what they're going to want. Y'all tell me, what y'all seeing as things we need to watch for in this game? What we need to watch for in this game? You say FM, you say we better than, I think you saying what? Then we better what? Bring that same discipline? And I know, like, our identity is baked in defensive rebounds. But what people slipping on this year is we a pace and space monster with paint dominance. Averaging 89 points per game. That's top tier. I think nationally. Not number one, but I think we up there. Somebody in the chat, let me know. Y'all, once we get rolling though, we don't just score. Listen, the avalanche, it's an avalanche to start. We better bring that intensity from Sunday. Okay. I think that intensity from Sunday comes automatically. I just don't think that was the intensity that the ladies really knew that they had yet. They hadn't seen it. Everybody hadn't had a good game at the same time. And it wasn't even everybody having a good game at the same time, because I could make a case that Raven didn't have a good game because she had to sit down with the 2 fouls early. We need to keep focused and bring Auburn to play our pace. Matter of fact, y'all, let me look at Auburn. I know they got one really tall player. I'm not sure if they're using her yet. Where my 1, 2, 3 goers at? 1, 2, 3, go. Tanya White was good. Hey, Bookie. How you doing? I miss your face. I'm going to see you soon. Nah. 1, 2, 3 went. You got to be in the club. South Carolina by 5. Anything over that is gravy. You think we only win by 5? Okay. Watching these Gamecock men get the beat down. Damn, who we playing? I didn't even realize we was on right now. We need to continue improving at the foul line. Oh, we shot great from the foul line. Our free throw numbers are just beautiful. Any 90 and up is what I'm here for. 90 and up is what I'm here for because we can do it. We them type of shooters. All we got to do is lock in. All right, now I know I done looked at this team before. Okay, I remember these names. Okay, 5'11", 5'9", 5'11", 5'10", 5'10", 6'2", 5'9", 5'8", 5'5", 6 foot, 6'9", 6'3", 6'5". Okay. Not a lot of size. I see they got the 6'9" redshirt freshman from South Sudan. I don't know. I don't know if she's playing right now. A Rek Angui. I'm probably messing her name up. No disrespect. Oh yeah. Okay, I will. Loving his background. Yeah, I keep working. I keep working, Bookie. I keep working. We building. That 93% was the thing of beauty. Absolutely. We should win by more, but I will start with 5. Take whatever come after that. That's fair. I'll take that. That's fair. Making habits for March. Oh yeah, making habits for March and April. This is what we're here for. This 93%. 93% was a thing of beauty. But I'm looking at them. Okay, so I remember Caitlin Duhon. That's the one who got a. Let me see who leads them. I didn't. Hold on. Let me check on them. I ain't looked at them recently. Okay, Coulibaly lead them with points 11. Katie Lay, I think that's how you say her name. 5. She leading with rebounds 5. Caitlin Duhon steals 3.3. Assist Ariel Jackson. Okay, well, okay. They got one player averaging double figures. They last game looked like who did they play last? They just played Oklahoma and Vanderbilt. There may be good games for me to go back and look and see how they look. You think this is like a trap game? Why? Why do you think it's a trap game? I'm curious. How many trap games do you see South Carolina get into every year? Too. I'm curious. I'm curious. I don't see us falling into too many trap games. I haven't walked away from a game like, damn man, that was a trap game. We lost out. I haven't. But tell me why you think that. Do I think Gotti was starting Auburn? Not sure. Dawn did her press today. She said that it's a game by game decision, and I think that we are at a point now where it's not even a depth. I think it's the versatility of the players allow Dawn to just. I was telling y'all before we was playing with a blind 10. I think it's the versatility of the players now that allow Dawn to just play with the lineups now. So I think it'll be kind of who's doing their work in practice, but it'll also be based on matchups sometimes too, based on the scout. Sunday versus Vandy was our first complete game on both sides of the ball this season. If we continue to build on that, we'll be very difficult to beat. Well, when you say if we continue to build on that, I think that's what we were building towards, right? Like, I don't think so what I mean by that is I don't think that Sunday just happened ooh, finally. I think Sunday happened because that's what we have been working to. And it took the games and the losses and the lumps and the bumps and the bruises that we went through to be able to get to that point. So I think it's just what we've been working to. We're going to keep working. Who's buying me? Don't be the only one. Contribute to the pull-up. Somebody buy me a Coca-Cola today. I appreciate you. Auburn got they ain't got nothing to lose. But no team has anything to lose when they play us. That's why we get everybody's best shot. What team have we played that has something to lose? I think we're everybody's Super Bowl. Oh, Dawn go stay as vanilla as she can. She'll stay as vanilla as she can. Like she said, it's a game by game basis, but I'm not gonna tell you today. I tell you this, I don't know that Gotti starts. And again, I've told y'all this before, and people that are new to the channel, I don't care about starting. My thing with starting is if you want to be the person to do the little hand clap and all that, make sure that you start, right? My thing is, do you finish? Are you the player on the floor when it's time to close this thing? Oh, it's 1, 2, 3. I better go. When it's time to close, when it's time to win, when it's time to go get the dub, when it's time to shut the door on somebody, and turn the lights out, are you on the floor? The other thing, though, I think is that we're at a really good place now where Dawn is going to be able to give starter minutes to more people on the team. And we're going to see some of the minutes maybe scale back for some players. So we won't be up in the 30s. Maybe Gotti will have some more minutes. I definitely think that the big baguette, I believe that Ali will get some more minutes. Who else? I think Adele. I think Deli will have more minutes coming. Who else? I think Joyce's entire approach. I just think Joyce's entire approach was beautiful, and I think for Joyce it was just understanding that like it's Raven's team, but like Joyce, like you're the captain now, in a sense that's like, yo, we need you to bring the energy, and the commissioner was talking about this, like we need you to bring the energy. We need to see you out here doing the dirty work. We need to see you contributing and being the engine and getting everybody else going, right? So I think that this is also Joyce just understanding, like, yeah, it's Raven's team, but what her responsibilities are, and not so much what her responsibilities are, but also just her understanding too what her teammates look to her for, right? And so when you see Joyce, you know, working a little bit harder, when you see Joyce getting on the floor of football, when you see Joyce, you know, what you call that little volleyball move she did, dolphin dive to the floor to, you know, to try to get the ball when she's, you know, taking an extra jump trying to get the rebound, when she's in there working like that, and it just inspires everybody else to get the hell to work. So we just want Joyce to keep working like that. If she keeps working like that, everybody else keeps working. But the beautiful thing about the way that this team is set up is that if everybody does the shit that they're good at, it all works itself out. It all works itself out because it's enough room for everybody to do everything that they need to do. The lanes open up. Tonight can get to the basket. Gotti can get her shots off. Tessa's been just, oh my gosh. Tessa, that 3-level scoring that Tessa's giving us right now. I know y'all don't talk about Tessa a lot, but Tessa, goddamn, Tessa is one of my favorite players to watch in women's college hoops this season. And it's not just because she's a Gamecock. It's just her approach to the game. She had a couple games where she was off, but Tessa's approach to the game is fucking magnificent. It's just been magnificent. I mean, y'all, you say what you want to say about defense. Is there some work that Tessa has to do on defense? Sure. She's also a junior that's still working. So I expect everybody to have something that they're working on. But I'm not scared about putting Tessa on the floor in any situation at any time. What up, Turkestan? MJ, what up, though? You ain't missing nothing. I was just sitting up here talking Gamecocks. You know me, I like to try to talk Gamecocks before a game. I mean, we got versatile forwards. We leaning into the versatility of our forwards, our guard and wing shot making, transition pressure, and pick your poison offense. Fucking Isla shot the ball well, right? No, total test is hooping right now. I think Isla had 2 made threes. Did she have 2 threes? Raven had 2 threes. But I like I said, when we look at each of these ladies as an individual, Joyce is such a matchup problem. Auburn don't have a clean answer for that. Who watches Auburn? Somebody tell me who do y'all know who's gonna guard Joyce? Does anybody know? Have y'all watched Auburn enough to know who's gonna watch Joyce? I've had my ear to the ground after this past week, and I found out at least a few things. One is South Carolina sky is not falling. Sure not. It's not falling at all. It's not falling at all. It's not falling at all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And somebody sent me a post. I ain't going to. Should I say that? I ain't gonna say. No, I am, because I'm feeling cocky. So somebody has sent me this post with this other content creator. I'm not going to say their name, but if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, it's okay. Don't go looking for it. It's not that big a deal. But somebody sent me this post of these 2 content creators that I've seen on YouTube. They've been in my chat and shit before, telling South Carolina fans to stay out LSU business. LSU would have to have some fucking business for us to stay out of. What business do y'all have? SEC business? Y'all ain't won that motherfucker. What business do y'all have for us to stay out of? That's the thing. I'm sorry. I wasn't gonna get into it, but then somebody had sent it to me, and I was like, I ain't gonna say nothing, but then I should, but then maybe not, but then I was feeling cocky, so fuck it, why not? But I was just wondering. I seen that was sent to me. Stay out there. What business do they got? I don't know, but there's that. Here's the thing. What about Tessa? I'm just telling you the truth. Yeah, look at that roster for me. She's not a lockdown defender, but she's not a liability on defense. They don't have to run schemes to cover for her. No, she's going to keep getting better. Auburn should be a tough out. Yeah, everybody should be a tough out. Oh, yeah, MJ he can't wait. Go Seahawks. He was go Seahawks last night. He ain't stopped talking. Football. But yeah, man, they send me the wildest stuff, bro. FM, I can't make this stuff up. But yeah, I wanted to get that out. They more worried about us than we are worried about them. I'm just saying. Somebody sent me that message like, bro, we're not. But there's that. Back to what I was talking about, though. But yeah, why not us? Go ahead. I mean, yeah, go Hawks. Why not? Y'all deserve it. So yeah, y'all tell me who's gonna guard Joyce, because I was wondering that. I think the one sentence for this game though is Raven Johnson versus the press. Auburn gonna try to press to break our rhythm, and I just can't wait to watch Raven work and break this press. I can't wait to watch us all work, but I know like Raven is that calm in the storm for us. So I'm looking forward to her game. Let me see. Is who has to talk out South Carolina? Otherwise, the conversation can never discuss greatness. ESPN, they got a 6'9" center that plays but can't shoot. She averaging not even a half a point. Yeah, I don't think she. How many minutes? I don't think she playing that many minutes. I believe Joyce had the best game of her Gamecock career against Vandy. If we play like this the rest of the year, we may win the Natty, and she could win National Player of the Year. Hey, yeah, I'm glad y'all coming around to where we are. We are going to win the Natty. And it won't just be because of what Joyce do, it'll be because of what this team does. Raven is on demon time about this Natty. So, got Natty, Laddie, Latson. But yeah, Joyce is going to be a big part of what we do. But yeah, we're going to win the Natty. Yeah, I don't know how to say if. I don't know how to say like we might. I don't know how to say that when it comes to the Gamecocks and the national championship. Like we gonna win the national championship until we don't. That's just I don't know how to say it. He averaging 15 minutes, 6'9", averaging 15 minutes. I got to get an Auburn rewatch. Let me know who down with me for Auburn rewatch. I got it. Auburn just played Oklahoma and they played somebody up Vandy. Somebody let me know who's down for Auburn rewatch. I got to see this 6'9" player. I didn't pay attention good enough. Emily, what's up, Phil? Auburn does a weird thing. They speed you up with traps and full court pressure, but they slow down the game on offense. It's a weird dynamic. It's gonna be fun to see how we react to that. Not a high power scoring team, so they offset it by playing tough defense. Yeah, I mean, Larry Vickers is probably gonna have a lot of what he used at Norfolk State last year against us, but probably with maybe better athletes. I don't know. 6'3" Katie Lay. That's her shot blocker, but don't block shots. If I'm reading ESPN app correctly. Okay, Buki, I trust you. Te-Hina Latson is really stepping into that bailout package role, though, ain't she? She's really finding out like when it's her time to go. If a possession get messy, she go get a bucket right away. Left side, right side, wherever you want her to do. Against a gambling defense, that's gold. Take a chance if you want to. Okay, gamble on Natty Laddie if you want to. Okay, yeah, okay, MJ, good. You in for a rewatch? Good. We gonna watch this thing. Let me know when you stroking the streets, making ends meet, or you back at the crib. Michelle Harley, what's good, fam? Gonna cook the salmon or just make some chili cheese nacho? Man, okay, that mean you at the house. That mean just get some cereal. Those two in-game blocks Raven had on Blake's demonstrates her dedication to reclaiming her crown before she enters the pros. I just think Raven's entire approach. I think Raven's entire approach this entire season has been, I'm not gonna let us lose, and whatever it takes to win, from scoring to assisting to playing defense to leading on and off the court to pouring into players to helping players learn to having the conversations that had to be had to be able to make sure that everybody's on the same page. Like all of these things, Raven is doing everything that she needs to do to make sure that these things happen. And I'm just really so proud of her and her approach this season. I'll do the rewatch. Got to see this person because I haven't paid attention. Me either. Latson seems very mature. She don't be in none of their videos. Kiki and nothing. Always serious. Don't do that. Latson have some fun. I'll be seeing her dancing. Keith Shep, I appreciate it. As usual, fam. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the way that you pour back into this channel, fam. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. The first overthinkers are still in the basement when it comes to evaluating Latson and other players on our team. Yeah, they do. What it do? LSU for life. Lawrence Jacobs, what's happening? It's like they don't know why we don't have 4 players on their team that score 25 points each every game. Hey, but we did just have what? Did we have 6 players in double figures? Tell me about that. Okay, good. You win. They just don't go together. Salmon and nachos. No, it's like he only gonna do one or another. One or the other. He gonna do one or the other. But he might as well just eat some cereal. The way Tessa been shooting the ball this year, if Auburn collapses, her shots are just gonna make them pay. Just gonna make them pay. Tessa shooting the ball. She's shooting the leather off the ball from every goddamn where. Top of the key, left, right, corner. She don't care. And then it's not even taking her no dribbles to get it off. Tessa catch and shoot, dribble into that bitch and let it go. Come off the screen and let it go. Whatever it is that you need her to do, like Tessa is showing y'all. And then when even after all of the three balls that she's showing, she's also what? Getting to that mid-range game. And she's also what? Getting to the basket. I've been telling y'all, I love the way Tessa finished at the basket through contact. Tessa has been one of my favorite players since freshman year. I've been telling y'all I take Tessa over Juju. I've been telling y'all. Watching a few of my key picks on me tonight. Tickets are incomplete. Special thank you to Los Angeles Lakers and Jaylen Brown for not showing up again tonight. Shaking my head. Damn it. Oh, Bookie, I didn't see you do nothing yet. You gotta wait till the app. You gotta let the app work. I can only do what the app tell me to do. Bookie, that's all. No, you're gonna get mad at me. You're gonna get mad at me. Okay, listen, Bookie. Okay, now somebody else also sent the cash app, but you didn't put your YouTube name in there, fam. So I don't like to say people governments unless you tell me to say it. So you know who I am. You know who I'm talking about if I didn't say your name. So if you say it's me in the chat, then I can thank you too. But I don't want to say your government because I don't be doing people like that. But thank you for the support, fam. We appreciate the cash apps, the super chats, the like, the share, the hype, man. Just pulling up, inviting somebody else to hang out in this community with us, y'all. We appreciate it. You cannot police other people's culinary palate. We would go police his palate, but he was only gonna do one or the other. Saying I was watching that game too. Okay. Some of your first level thinking LSU fans say these stats, all due respect to you, but what they talking about? Oh goodness. Yeah, we don't do no doxing. Yeah, Bookie, you know it's all up. It's all up. It's all up, Bookie, it's all up. Let's talk Madina. Let's talk Okot. The glass in the wall. If Auburn want chaos, look. Mo is how we turn that chaos into second chances, right? And I don't want to leave out Gotti. I don't want to leave out Isla. I don't want to leave out Adele. I don't want to leave out Ali. Like, the depth is there, the versatility is there, and the bench minutes is gonna matter. We always gonna need somebody who rebound, defend, and don't fold. That's everybody on our bench. They rebound, they defend, and they don't fold, and they do it automatically without thinking. The way Isla gets out there and gets after it on fucking defense, bro, I can't wait. This kid is starting to put it together. And y'all may not see it yet. But this kid putting it together. The 2 threes. The thing I want from Isla is I want to know if we can just stop taking the three. We don't got to just shoot the three ball. Right now, I feel like she's in that Tessa mode where we're letting her only be a 3-point shooter. But really, Isla can get to the basket. Isla's a 3-level scorer. We see the relentlessness on defense. She gonna get after it on defense, and she comes in wanting to play defense. Like, her game jump starts off defense. So I love that energy that she comes with. Adele, they come with great energy. Dowda, I was telling y'all, I think Dowda is doing exactly what we need for her to do right now, and that's helping our bigs be better and being ready when we call them. Just stay ready. Salmon or chili cheese nachos. I'm not that big of an eater in one setting, bro. You feeling like seafood, or you feeling like comfort food? You know what I'm saying? It's a cold. I don't know what you feeling like. Chili cheese nachos. You know what I'm saying? Little drink. Watch the rest of the sports. Talk some sports. Everything like that. SC boys fighting for their lives. Let's go. Send help. We ain't trying to listen to nobody. Isla has a great future. Everybody has a great future. And the beautiful thing is, some of them, it may not necessarily Isla, but all of these women have a great future. Where that's going to be at, we don't know. Why not do salmon and nachos? I mean, some of us eat fish tacos, and especially the same thing. Because okay, here's the thing. I hear you. I'm not a fish tacos person. I'm not a seafood person. But would you put salmon with chili cheese? Would you put salmon with chili and cheese? I don't know. You got to tell me. I don't eat salmon, so you have to tell me. Madina's still learning. Oh, she gets a 5th year. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about whether or not she got this 5th year coming. Keeping it prayer warriors. Working. We staying in prayer about that extra year of eligibility for Mo. I just don't know if it's coming. I was surprised to see that they haven't made a decision about the is it Stephanie Okachuku? Okachukwu, something like that. I'm messing it up, but I'm surprised. The girl she's all the way in Texas now, sitting on the bench, at school, everything, and the NCAA still ain't made their mind up about her eligibility. Like, when do you let us know? See, that's what I'm saying. No chili cheese with the salmon. That's what I'm saying. Gotti coming up. Okay, you don't think she gonna get it, man? Okay. I don't like putting any type of fish on my tacos. Yeah. See, and then I'm there's American tacos and then there's tacos. Like if you just get, you know, Taco Bell, Del Taco, something, you just get some ground beef with lettuce and tomato or something like that in the shell. That's fine. That's cool. And then there's like, you know, you got your steak and your cilantro, your onions. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, like off the truck. Never mind. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about. I'm not with you. There's no chili cheese on salmon. It's either or, damn it. Yeah, it's either or. So David, okay, yeah, it's been a lot of people on the men's side getting a lot of stuff, and they've been getting answers real quick. How long Stephanie paperwork been in? How long? I mean, it took a while for them to give Ashton her response. I don't know if it's based on what season we in. I just don't know. Fish tacos, fire, hold the chili. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. They got them tacos. Yeah. Hell yeah. They got them tacos in Houston. Yeah, for sure. They probably got the horchata. You know what I'm saying? They probably got the sopes, enchiladas, all that. Yeah, you know, and then you go and you got like carne asada, you know, you get the pollo tacos, you know, spicy pork, steak, chicken, not really ground beef. You know what I'm saying? Barilla tacos. I just thought out the salmon, but if I have the salmon, that means I have to thaw out the Argentinian shrimp to have that as an appetizer. Yeah, man, just have some chili. It's a nacho kind of day for you right now. It's a nacho. It's a nacho kind of day for you. Salmon and eggs, and I enjoy chili and cheese omelet every now and then. Eat what you want to. Just be sure to ask Grace. Yeah. If that's what your taste buds go for. That's what your palate go for. Taco Bell season for ground beef sitting on my microwave for some reason. Gonna use it as soon as ground beef come down a little bit in price. Okay. Yeah, and then I'm a corn shell. I don't really like flour shell. That's more like if you're gonna get a burrito, you know. I don't know how we got on. Oh, because MJ's hungry. I know how we got on this how we got on this topic. Salmon goes with cheese. I don't know. I can't tell you on that one. Okay. Lean chicken. So I'm exception. Okay, lean chicken. Okay, I can dig it. I can dig it. Okay, let me see what I was talking about. I better hurry up and get finished because Coach Coleman got to go on in a little bit. Inside out. Do y'all think our offensive formula is gonna be the inside out paint touches? Edwards, Mo, seal slips, early rim runs, collapse the defense, spray to the shooters, Tesla, Isla, Raven, run before you set. Auburn's defense, from what I looked at, we're gonna go back and watch MJ, is designed to kind of interrupt step one by never letting you get comfortable, right? They try not to ever let you get comfortable, and that's the thing that I think we're gonna have to we'll overcome. Madina getting that fifth year is gonna be a weird situation unless she's on track to graduate this year. I don't know if she's gonna get it. Haters. Oh, it's an old Husky in the room. To the corner, Husky. Yeah, Husky in the corner. Gotti for 3. Let's talk Auburn. Like under Larry Vickers, because Auburn is really different than see ball, shoot ball, make ball last year. And who else was there? Guyton, what was her name? Somebody else was there. Gaston? Yeah, Wolf. Throw him a bone. But under LV, like dude came in. I watched him at media day. Dude came in preaching work, identity, and defense as they lifestyle. They calling card. They can't out talent nobody. They can't out talent anybody right now, and that's not a knock on them. That's just where they're at in his taking over the program and his recruitment into the program. So right now they got to pressure, harass, speed you up, and try to make you uncomfortable type of program. Gaston, thank you. Let's talk Big East basketball. Okay, that was it. That was shit. You know, that's it. That's why. Look, let's talk Big East basketball. Enough said. See what I'm saying? Ain't shit to say about it. See, it don't make for much of a show. FM, I tried it before. Let's talk Big East basketball. Y'all didn't say nothing. I waited. Then the cricket started. See, let's see. Just that quick. Doesn't make for much of a show. It's more like a email. You can talk Big East basketball. You can talk that shit in a goddamn text message. UConn. That's it. UConn. That's it. Here's some of the NBA players are kind of going off on the draftees that are going back to college. I'm not getting no playing time here. I want to play basketball. UConn fan of my job asked me to make him the team background. I put a little Gamecock logo in the corner. He ain't noticed it for a week. I ain't got time. Hater. Yeah. And they're going to be at home. So I expect their energy to be on 10. Now, okay, y'all tell me this. Because I was getting offended. And I was like, quit saying that about them. But they called Neville Arena. Is that called the Jungle? Is that what it's called? I don't know. Is it Auburn where they play? It's called the Jungle. Let me know. That's where we're going. Because I was like, why y'all keep saying these black women going into the jungle? I said, okay, wait, you might be. Don't be that much of an activist. Ask somebody some questions. So y'all let me know. Is it that? Yeah, them wolves lowercase. It ain't wolf. They're like like that. Like his paw hurt or some shit. Oh, he ain't big barking nowhere. Mondo ain't big barking nowhere. They got some kind of special promotion they doing for the night that we coming in there. It's like some kind of jersey theme they got going on. So they trying to pack the building, get some stress in the building for us. Yeah, listen. They basically listen. Auburn been living in like rank smoke, right? They beat Alabama, I think. Vandy handled them, and then Oklahoma beat them. I think y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Now they just try to make each one a fight. Now they just try to make each one a fight. Vandy, they fight early and then they get knocked out later. But their record doesn't scare you on paper. But I need y'all to understand their home competitiveness and their defensive personality. That's their calling card. This what they gonna try to hang their hats on. Mondo, I need some assistance from you. How should we all handle UConn's midseason Big East schedule every season? Little Bark, not a safe space. No, not for dogs. Beware the owner. The owner shoots. We don't worry about no goddamn dogs over here. We got big Dracos. It's the safest space you can be. Big Dracos. The jungle, aka Auburn City Library. I don't got time. Like we get the people are saying Huskies can be beat, and they're not giving up the number one spot anytime soon. Without mentioning it, let me tell y'all something. Never mind. Okay, I'm not. I'm gonna leave this shit alone today. Don't worry about it. Just prepare for the NCAA tournament. Mondo, when you invite me to that Lively Husky live chat, it should be around here on the internet somewhere. Yeah, where are y'all? Where are y'all hanging at, bro? We want to pull up. We want to pull up. They got Coulibaly over there. Caitlin Duhon. I think Petticourt over there. Like I said, control chaos, y'all. They're gonna try to press us to cut the shot clock in half. They mess around. You make one mistake on that press, it's gonna be a goddamn layup line. Try to force you into side traps. We're coming back for the ball for that. We're not worried about any of that. First pass into a decision. They're gonna they want to turn the first pass into a decision that you regret. But Raven doesn't usually make those type of passes, and they're gonna want to live off runouts. Because they know they can't even try to win a half court chess match with us. They don't have the size. I don't even think that they have the chemistry yet built between them. Even though we're still a new team too, I just don't think that they've had that chemistry yet. We quiet. That's why I always say, pay no attention. We ain't Southern Cal or LSU. Dynasty's loaded. You funny as hell. Listen, I think this is the headline, y'all. If we break the press clean, we get layups. If we break the press lazy, we'll give Auburn life. Clean means meet every pass. Not no wait, go be coming to meet the ball. Coming to meet the ball. Strong pivots, no casual dribbles towards the sideline. We gonna be intentional with every fucking thing we do. Since Don had that conversation about respecting the game, we coming in with nothing but respect. The middle is gonna be sacred. Flash Edwards, flash a big, make it 4-on-3. Auburn, they gambling. Gambling defenses hate one thing: simple early decisions. Period. What's your biggest press break pet peeve? Soft passes or dribbling to the corner? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, thank you, Lisa Pugh. We had a player hit 10 threes tonight. That's the type of shit that happened in the Little Leagues. Nobody over there big enough to guard 10 damn threes. And I think here's the thing. The glass, I think, is where we can break them because I feel like Auburn's style, from what I was looking at, it cost them rebounding position because they're gonna chase steals when we gonna chase the boards. So if we turn misses into second chances, they legs get heavy real early, and they passes they gonna lose bite. You know, we built by Benetti. Corner, I hate when they get close to that baseline. Yeah, that damn corner, exactly. Football passes like Randall Cunningham. Okay. I like it. We did a couple of them too. Got to be on the money. Joyce was a little off. On her quarterback. Raven got a little bit more of that drop it right in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Right over that shoulder. Raven got that right over the shoulder in your hands type. You know how Andre Rison used to catch it. You know what I'm saying? So this is where I think Mo and Joyce and Madina, all our bigs, Ali, Adele, all of them. This is where I believe that they can help set that tone. They can hit first, car space, and then make Auburn feel every rebound. Make Auburn feel every rebound. That should be our calling card for the rest of the season. I don't give a damn what team it is. Make them feel every rebound as we taking them off the board. Auburn gonna want fast possessions because chaos favors them. We want fast possessions too, but ours should be organized. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to slow down to beat Auburn. We need to just choose our speed. Run when it's there, flow into the offense when it's not, and don't give them live ball turnovers that become instant points. Because listen, their best case scenario is to pack the paint, bait rush jumpers, and make us shoot under pressure. We ain't doing none of that shit. We're gonna paint touch first, then threes off rhythm and not panic. That's what we on. Period. Paint touch first, threes off rhythm, no panic. Tessa, Isla, Gotti, whoever's shooting the three, get clean looks early, Auburn press become that shit is even more risky, okay? Because they can't afford to give up open threes and lose the glass. Jeez. You giving up threes and you can't get no twos? That's a long motherfucking night for you. At your house. See, yeah, that's what you don't want. That's what you don't want. A long night at your house. And you got this Jersey thing going on, people coming out you to pack the house up, and then you catch a blowout. Whew, my goodness, that'll be ugly. Did I watch the pregame interviews? What pregame interviews? Dawn and Tanaya pressers today? Yes, if that's what you mean. Yes, I did. Mo came off the bench against Vandy, like, don't mess with me. Let's go, Mo, the rest of the way. Did you see Mo scream on him? Y'all don't hear for the screams. So y'all know Joyce screaming. That picture of Joyce with the scream is my favorite fucking picture of the season. Because remember, I was like, Joyce, just scream one time, Joyce. And remember, I was telling you, Joyce gonna scream. Like, nah, auntie, Joyce not a screamer. Joyce screaming like a motherfucker now. Joyce get a scream every game. This pump, scream, it means something now. It means something. See, the conversation had to be, hey, you fuck around and you won't win the SEC. Remember that ring you wanted? See, it's two of them that come. What do you want? Right? You don't want to just one more SEC to go with the one you got, and we don't want to be cold nothing. We're not cold nothing. We're not fucking cold. Fuck, man, cold. We don't tie nothing. We're not trying to finish nothing cold this year. Yeah, we growing up. We growing up a little bit. Yeah, Big Mama. You seen how happy they was with Big Mama? Yeah, got to pick a struggle. Got to pick a struggle. So I don't know. I asked y'all to go look at the roster because I did too. I don't think I'm serious. I'm gonna leave it here. They don't have a single clean matchup for Joyce, so I'm expecting early doubles. They're gonna try to dig from the perimeter and help defenders sitting on her right shoulder waiting to swipe. Joyce has to know that. Joyce has to know it's a defender sitting on your right shoulder waiting to swipe. If you take the dribble and come baseline, there's somebody coming to meet you. Make sure we don't get those offensive fouls. Make sure that we don't get those turnovers. Make sure that we make the best decision in those moments. So that's quick reads, pass early, and when she gets single coverage, punish them. When you get single coverage, Joyce, punish they ass. If you're listening, I don't know if you're listening. I think you're listening. I hope you're listening. In my mind, all of the fucking Gamecocks is listening. So, like I said, Joyce, punish them. Listen, Auburn, they gonna have to earn their points. They're going to have to earn 8 points. They can try to straight line drives, screen usage, finish through contact. Listen, if they settle, that's going to help us. The DJ plays Big Mama every time Madina hit the court. Let's go. Let's go. The crowd going to be in the game. It'll be in the game. Our thing, and I don't even worry about this with us because I think this is stuff that we already know how to do, and this is why we have Raven, this is why we have Tessa, this is why we have players who have won chips, because we're not gonna argue with the refs. I don't even want us looking at the refs for no calls no more. Motherfucker don't call it, man, get up and just get on back down the court, because what you have to know is if it was a call that was supposed to be made that they didn't make, Dawn is yelling before you can even fucking get up. So don't even worry about looking at them, shrugging your shoulders, putting your hands up. None of that shit. When you get a break in the action, for sure, get in their ear. Hey, ref, what's up with that? You got to call that. Now she hooking me. She this, she that, whatever that is. Work them in them moments. But in the game, turn the goddamn page to get back down the court. Somebody on the sideline is gonna have your back and have that argument for you. You ain't got to worry about it. If they miss a call, Dawn is talking about it. Boyer, they letting them know. Sessions, they letting them know. So don't even worry about that shit, y'all. Don't argue with the refs, and we don't panic, and we don't get sped up by noise. We got fuck all that noise. We it ain't gonna be louder than CLA. So all we got to do is act like the standard. Yeah, Don gonna do the work on the refs. The ladies don't have to worry about that. Remember, I was saying some coaches, hey, check the refs for your players. They need to see you do that. These players, y'all don't even have to worry. Yeah, they miss a call, Don gonna let them know. I think one of our biggest advantages, especially in this game, is we can rotate to keep pressure on the game, right? That third quarter window, that's where our depth can turn a close game into the separation, if we ain't separated by then. We want to win the first 3 minutes after halftime. We want to win all the 50-50 balls, and we want to win the first rebound battle. Auburn press going to require stamina. Stamina got a receipt. Yeah, she don't give a damn. The fans be getting on the refs too, yeah. Y'all ain't got to worry about that. We'll fight that battle. Okay. Let's I'm going to talk history real quick. We've owned this matchup in the Staley era. Long winning streak in this series. And Neville Arena, it still matter, but because Auburn crowd feed the press. So, again, early minutes is going to be critical. Auburn get 2 steals and run out, the building change. They get, we get 2 clean press breaks and layup. Shh, quiet. Be quiet in there. Quiet like a goddamn library, okay? Quiet like a library. That's the game within the game that we got to play. 2 clean press breaks, get them worried, get them scratching their head, get them looking around, get them, the Gamecocks here. Yeah, it was all good just a week ago until us. That's the game within the game. T-minus 11 days, Mondo. Man, we have a good time. We're going to have a good time. I am so excited, bro. I'm so excited. So we're going to meet up at the D's Wings, hit the game, and then we're going to figure out Super Bowl. So excited, though. So excited. But that was really all I had about the game. We'll talk about a couple other things before I get ready to get out of here, because I know I'm back up later on for the CC show to talk other hoops. But we got two Gamecocks on the Naismith Defensive Player of the Year watch. And listen, this is the country confirming out loud. Raven and Joyce are both on the 2026 Naismith Women Defensive Player of the Year watch list. And I want people to understand, like, this ain't just some cute honor, especially in the SEC, what I'm calling Super League era. This is the entire sport acknowledging we don't just have defense, we have defensive infrastructure. And while I'm happy that Raven and Joyce are both there, I wonder if Madina should have been on that list, or if there was another Gamecock that could have been on the list. I don't know. Y'all let me know. But as a conference, and I think this is why it matters even more, the SEC sent 12 athletes to that list, 12, and I think it's only 25 on the list. But y'all check me if I'm y'all checking me if I'm wrong. That just says what we keep telling people, man. It just means more. The SEC is the best conference in this nation. The award itself is admitting, if you want the best defenders in the country, you better be watching SEC film. Listen, goddamn it. If you want the best defenders in the country, you better be watching SEC film. The best defense ain't in the Little Lease. It ain't in the Big 12. It ain't in the ACC, 17 steals, none of that. Whatever the fuck the number was, I don't care about none of that. It ain't in the Big 10. 12 big SEC athletes on the 25 player list about defensive player of the year. But listen, okay. It means that there is nightly elite defensive tests going on in the SEC. Period. Programs that got multiple reps on them, like South Carolina, defensive redundancy, scheme, flexibility. This what I'm telling y'all. You went to watch Special K and Coach Reddish was in the house. Oh, Coach G was in the building, huh? Okay. It looked like they was talking. It looked like they would give us some insight right there. Mondo seemed like they was talking. Seemed like she had some purple and gold on. What you see? That's no. Raven Johnson, perimeter architect. She's not no fucking gambler. One of the coldest data points in the whole report, right? Because I was looking into Raven, right? Raven steals are not fucking random. Now, some of these other steals that people get in, they be like, they got so many steals. Okay, that's fine. It's cute. But you notice they only do it sometimes. Double-digit steals here, multiple steals here. A lot of those people only do it sometimes. It's only a few in NCAA hoops that really get after people cookies. But what I did a report. Now this is what I wanted to tell people about Raven. Okay. 70.6% of Raven steals lead immediately to South Carolina points. Here what I say, 71% of Raven steals lead immediately to South Carolina points. Okay. 85.7% of Raven steals against ranked opponents convert. Do you hear what I'm saying? 86% of Raven steals against ranked opponents convert. Okay, let me know. Is this too nerdy for y'all? Because I'll go. It's getting into these type of numbers and shit. Let me know. I'll wait a minute because I might be getting too nerdy. I like to do case studies and shit and really get into some numbers and really have some receipts from folks. But if this too nerdy, let me know. Y'all let me know. I'm gonna check my medicine out for a second, and y'all let me know if we should keep going or if this too nerdy. If it's getting too technical. If it's getting too technical, let me know. Because there's some people out there who swiping, no swiping. Some of they swiping they just swiping to look busy. Raven ain't swiping to look busy. She's swiping to turn defense into points. That's the cleanest kind of offense. But okay, y'all let me know if I got too nerdy. I'll take it back. I'll take it back. I take it back. I take it back. Yeah, this is the info people need to know, because the thing I'm finna tell them right now is this: 100% of Ravens, 100% of Ravens steals in conference play have converted. 100% of Ravens steals this season in SEC play have converted so far. Y'all hear me? Okay, I'm gonna say it again. And then I'll leave y'all alone with this nerdy shit, okay? And I'm gonna leave y'all alone with this whole nerdy shit. 71%. And remember that y'all heard this shit here first, because I know that they're listening, and you're gonna see this shit popping up on Twitter and all this shit about Ravens a winner. She's a great defender. Ravens did, right? Remember that you heard this shit here first, because I did the goddamn work to get the numbers. So when you see them put these numbers out there, ask them, did they think Cess talk sports? That's all I'm saying. I don't give a damn about them using it, but give me the respect due, because I did the goddamn work. Now, 71% of Ravens steals lead immediately to South Carolina points. Y'all got your pencils out? Take these notes now. 71% of Ravens steals lead immediately to South Carolina points. 86% of Ravens steals convert versus ranked opponents. 100% of Ravens steals in SEC play so far have converted. Okay? Oh, you dogs mad about something. So I wanted to share that. I thought that was, as I was down my rabbit hole getting my shit together for the show, I just thought that was fucking phenomenal. I just thought that was phenomenal. Okay? I thought it was just fucking phenomenal. Raven, AB, A-Dub, the three greatest lady Gamecocks of all time. A'ja Wilson was the most important recruit. She won the first title. AB, the most decorated player in history. Raven won the most. That's one thing to say. That's one way. So, where's Camila Cardoso? And I say that because I love to talk about A'ja Wilson. Love A'ja. A'ja, best player in the goddamn world. I love to talk about AB. AB, best Gamecock resume. But we don't talk. People leave Camila off the list. And I don't understand how Camila gets left off the list a lot, because Camila was the best player on an undefeated team, and she's the only big with 2 chips. And she's the only big with an undefeated season with a chip. Camila Cardoso got to be in that list somewhere, don't she? Listen, I hate even trying to rank them, but I always have to put like AB, A-Dub, AB, A-Dub. Don't forget KC. Don't forget Camila Cardoso. It don't matter if Camila was there 2 years. Camila has 2 chips, and Camila has 2 chips, and Camila was there for more than 2 years. Camila was there for 3 years. How many years was Camila at South Carolina, y'all? Camila transferred after her freshman year. Am I right, or am I tripping? She won a chip, lost a chip, and won a chip. Correct? Camila played in South Carolina 3 years or 2. Help me out. I like to stay accurate with the shit that I be talking about. 3 years. She was there 3 years, right? Okay. Undefeated during COVID season and canceled. I didn't forget that, but it doesn't count as a chip. I didn't forget that, but it doesn't count as a chip. We can say, oh, we would have had that chip, but when it comes down to it, we don't have that chip. So yeah, undefeated, but no chip. And that's not taking anything away from AB, but y'all don't forget about Camila Cardoso. She transferred after her freshman year and played 3 years. So I was confused when you was like, she was just there 2 years. So I was trying to make sure King Charles understand where we at. You can say that AB was better, but Camila Cardoso was the best player on her team, and she went undefeated 38-0 with a chip. Somebody said Betts was faster than Camila. Never. Never. You love Camilla, but we loaded. We don't go undefeated or win a chip that season without Camilla. Tell me how we win, how we go undefeated and win the chip without Camilla that season. I got time for this conversation today. I just do. I just do. I don't know why people be so reluctant to give Camilla her due. Why folks always want to only give her part of the Gamecock love? Like, she was only there 2 years. How long was Alicia Gray there? How long was Te-Hina out there? Who was the best player? Who was the best player on that team if it wasn't Camilla Cardoso the year we went undefeated? Who was the best player on our team that year? Did Camilla lead us in points and rebounds that year, y'all? And was she SEC Defensive Player of the Year that year? Did she hit the game-winning shot at Tennessee to keep us undefeated? Who was the best player on that team then? Miller is up there with Aaliyah. Miller was closing games while coming off the bench. Please, thank you. Y'all keep saying that was a stacked team. That was a stacked team. That was a stacked team. Y'all go back and watch how many times it took Camilla Cardoso to close the game. If you go back and listen, Raymond tells you the thing. Camilla is so important. She's the safety valve. When every fucking thing else breaks down, I know I can throw it up there and she gonna close. I'm still waiting on y'all to tell me who was the. Still tell me who was the. You said okay, that's fine, all of that, but still answer my question though. If it wasn't Camilla Cardoso, the best player on that team, who was it? She was ACC Freshman of the Year, DPOY at Syracuse. Thank you. Please talk about Camilla Cardoso. Because people act like Camilla Cardoso just be accidentally putting the ball in the basket. Aaliyah doesn't have a chip without Camilla. Camilla has a chip without Aaliyah. This is true. That's not to take anything away from AB. AB has the fucking best Gamecock resume there is. AB got it. Ashlyn Watkins was better than Camilla. How many points was Ashlyn gonna score for us? Love Ash. Ash had a 20 rebound game for us. Tell me, would Ashlyn Watkins hit that three for us with 1.1 seconds left? Would Ashlyn Watkins had Ashlyn even showed us her offensive bag yet to say that she would average a double? Camilla down there averaged a double that season. So you telling me, King Charles, that Ashlyn Watkins was the best player on our undefeated team? Was that since you was like Ashlyn's better than Camilla? So Ashlyn was the best player on our undefeated team? Best defender. I give you that. Should have been a 6th woman of the year. I give you that. Best player. When the game is down, could just go rip off 6, 7, 8 points. Love Ash. Can't wait till she get back. Was excited about where her offensive game was going to. But the best player on our team in our undefeated season, I wouldn't say that. You saying the rebounding and block shots, Ashlyn Watkins. Go back and look. Camilla Cardoso averaged a double. She averaged a double-double. Camilla Cardoso was Defensive Player of the year that you're talking about. With Ashlyn Watkins on the team. What are you talking about? She won DPOY for rebounding and block shots, right? One second, Joe. One second. I don't like to talk blind. Let me get these numbers up. Yeah, Ashlyn was doing it, only playing 15 minutes a game. She was doing what she was doing off the bench. She was doing what a bench player was supposed to be doing off the bench. That doesn't make her the best player on our team. So Ashlyn played 20 minutes. Camilla played 25 minutes. Ashlyn averaged 9 points, 7 rebounds. Camilla averaged 14 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2.5 blocks. She shot 59.4 from the field, 65.9 from free throw, and we know 100% from three. We weren't talking about best defensive player by far, but that year, Camilla Cardoso was defensive player of the year for the SEC. We miss Ash. We miss her defense. We miss her rebounding. We miss her letting us roam and take chances. But I'm not going to disrespect Camilla Cardoso. Love Ash, but I'm not going to do that. Yeah, we wouldn't agree with that. But back to the game, back to the games and the people that's in the building. Uh, who do y'all think is gonna set the tone defensively in the first quarter? Raven or Joyce? Who y'all think gonna set that tone defensively? Right, Raven or Joyce? They both on the Naismith the DPOY watch list. I'm expecting Raven to set the hey, but Joyce be coming up with some steals that I don't be seeing. All of a sudden, Joyce be having Madina too. But Joyce be getting some nice blocks. Raven too, but I think Raven will set the tone defensively. But Leah should have went 4-4, but she missed game winner. Yeah, lost to Iowa in the Final Four. But Miller's on the mountain with the rest. Yeah, they're all up there. I would love to see Joyce though, because I know Raven can cut it on at any time. So what does Joyce setting the tone look like for you? Is that just like you ain't getting nothing? Is that a big block to start the game? Is that steals? What is that? What does that look like? What does that look like? I was spouting off at the mouth about Ashley not coming back, but they didn't have any receipts for that. In this portal era, all I like to say is, Ash, we love you and want you back. Joyce Raymond been committing some dumb fouls lately. Joyce steals. Man, I think Raymond gonna set that tone. Talking about Raven, like Raven's this is her senior year, and it's not a. I don't know. At first, I was looking at it like it's a sequel, it's 2.0, but it ain't even really that. Like Raven already have championship. She got hardware, been there, done that, got a t-shirt from that, shut down the number one scorer in the nation in front of the world. I think this is more about Raven showing resolve. She almost like a matriarch, right? Showing like her steady hand for this roster. They got transfers and young legs and shifting lineups. When it comes down to Raven, man, the box score always lies. Her raw scoring never really jumps off the page, but it's because Raven. The thing about Raven is never playing to be the headline. She's playing to be the operating system. Georgia game, she was near triple double pace. January 15th, Texas, she managed the close win. Oklahoma overtime, her efficiency was off right there. Vanderbilt, the efficiency bounced back. Oklahoma too, she also played like 40 minutes. I think against Vandy, I think she only played like 20 minutes. Miller was DPOY All SEC team, WBCA DPOY first team All America for USWBA All in 2024. Just to name a few in undefeated season in 2023. Was sixth player of the year for SEC. Sword work speaks volume. Oh yeah. Hey, Raven is the ultimate leader. I don't think. Oh, 2023, she was sixth player of the year. Yep, that's correct. Yeah, 24. That was the young lady from Florida. She stabilizes like our emotional temperature. I think is Raven tied now for most career assists in SEC games in program history. I think so. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think so. I mean that if I remembered that correctly, that's legacy. I mean that's proof that she been a steady hand through an era of South Carolina greatness. Listen, Auburn gonna come out. They want to try to listen. These teams they come in, they try to give us their best. They want to try to embarrass us. They try to trap. They want to get us late in the clock. They want to rush reads. They want bait passes. Raymond has to break the press, but also just keep the team calm. We're not gonna play Auburn's emotional game. She does that so well. What's the first thing Raven has to win? Is it the pace or the poise? What is it that she has to do? Raven doesn't look worried. Hey, she ain't never worried. Raven ain't never worried about shit. Raven ain't never worried about shit. She ain't pressed about nothing. Down 10, I ain't pressed. Up 10, I ain't pressed. Not pressed. I'm gonna get us where we gotta go. I'm gonna get us where we gotta go. Just listen. That's right. I mean, that's what you want out your leader. That's what you want out your point guard. I think okay, and I know we hate to take L's. We so spoiled as Gamecocks. But Oklahoma's pace and space stretched the floor, and he created a matchup that pulled Okot out of comfort, right? It pulled Okot out of her comfort zone. But, and of course, Trip ain't gonna never frame Madina as the problem. The pressure was the problem. So Madina's not the scapegoat at all. That's what Trip said. It was totally giving her a look at the game, take a little pressure off of her when she had to sit and not start for the next game. That right there is leadership. People are like, oh, she got bench, she got that. No, that's a coach protecting the player's confidence while still solving the lineup math. And that's what I want people to understand. Like, first of all, Dawn doesn't do anything maliciously. She don't move like that. She doesn't have. It's not with malicious intent, and she definitely doesn't move with a malicious intent with her fucking players. Miller never lost to UConn. Ooh, South Carolina is the standard, and all these teams know that. That's why they come giving their absolute best. It's like a championship game. But you want to test your metal against the best. I'm trying to sharpen my iron against iron. How good really is when she comes. When she's going, oh my God, we're gonna be good. But Raven, great. Oh, here you go. We already said we wasn't having that conversation. Please, yeah, we gotta feel that. Raven ain't gone yet. Please, we're not having that conversation. Please, it's a rule here. We're not having that conversation. We're talking about who here and right now. I thought so. When I thought about it, it was a genius adjustment. It gave more switchability and pressure early. It gave the spacing for the guards, and it gave the second unit a dominant interior punch. But I also liked when Mo and Allie were on the floor together. What did y'all think about that? About when they was on the floor together? I think the Vanderbilt game was a warning shot. 11-2 run in the first 98 seconds. Stop playing with us. We can pressure the ball and run. Pressure the ball and run. And then after you all tired out from us pressuring you and running, here Mo came into the Vandy game to feast. Lean on you, make you tired, all that. That new lineup was crazy. Got these that lower forward that I thought we would put doubt at, but Gotti is the good. Yeah, Gotti. Did Gotti play forward? Did Gotti play forward or did Gotti play the wing and the guard? I don't remember Gotti at 4. I remember Isla coming in at 4. Did Gotti play the 4? We went. Well, I guess she did play. I guess she did play the 4 when we started, huh? Because Joyce was at 5. I gotta go back and look. You see Ali get the steal rebound to Madina for the easy 2. Yeah, they're gonna have a good touch. Good 1 and 2 game. If she plays her potential, we're going to roll to another NCAA championship. Hey, I don't know who you are, King Charles, but the way that you are so willing to put, I don't know, your comments, I don't know. It could just be me today, but your comments sound like you kind of like a Gamecock fan, but then kind of like not. And then how you like, if Mo do this? No, here's the thing about being a Gamecock. As far as like what I understand us to be, it ain't about if one person do, it's about if we do. So I don't never look at it like if Mo do. Nah, if everybody do. So I don't know. That ain't never been my approach. I see where you're going with it. You had another comment like that too. That was like, if so-and-so do, I think it was you too. It was like, nah, I don't never really look at it like that. That's what makes us different. We're not relying on just one. It's about our depth, our versatility, and who we are as a team. So I don't never look like, oh, Mo, because it ain't about finger pointing. It's about accountability, responsibility, and you know what I'm saying? Chemistry. But yeah, I don't know. I can tell though from like your comments that we just really look and see and feel and appreciate the game from totally different perspectives. Totally different perspectives. But this is why we watch. Yeah. Yeah, Mookie, you see the growth? Yeah, bro. Mookie. Yeah, bro. But yeah, it was interesting. I think Madina ended up playing even more minutes off the bench. The pressure was off, the energy was up, and the production exploded. 88% from the floor. Goodness gracious, I'm here for it. 17.7 rebounds and 5 steals. 5 steals? Look at that. 5 steals. Okay, sometimes I like to show him that I do have an English. I do have a command of the English language when I want to. That's fine. That you know him personally, that's fine. None of that changed what I said though, King Charles. Glad you in 803. That's fine. Glad you was the K with Sessions and the Atlanta coaches there. If I was in Columbia and I was able to be there when Sessions and Coach was there, we still wouldn't look at the game the same, and we wouldn't have the same takes, and we probably really wouldn't we probably really wouldn't hang out and talk Gamecock stuff, because I would look at you like, I don't feel like he, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a buck. So, but I mean, since we was just having a conversation, I thought I would just be honest, like, yeah, nah. Yeah, no, it's all just opinion. Yeah, no, it's all just opinion. I was just saying, like, I don't know. I don't, like I said, I just don't think it's Mo's responsibility to get us to that. Everybody do their job. But Auburn, I think, is exactly kind of the opponent where our smaller look is switching pressure. So I hope that that we go small and start small and then bring Mo off the bench and punish their tired legs and their smaller bodies. I also think that would be a great approach to take with LSU, because they're gonna go small, I think, too. Auburn won a turnover game. We gonna keep our ball handlers supported with space in the outlets. And if the press get heavy, here come Mo as a hammer off the bench. Listen, McCure start Okot with the hammer, or lever or traditional. What y'all want to see? What do y'all want to see? Do y'all want to see the lineup, that lever, that small lineup we started with, or y'all wanted to go traditional? What y'all want to see? This just against Auburn. What y'all want to see? Gotti a problem with small power forward, stretches as long as JE rebounds out the 5. Nobody can take advantage of that weakness no more. Yeah, Gotti's an X factor. Period. Gotti's an X factor. I mean, we got a few X factors. Small, got to see it again. Small, got to see it again. I hear people say these things all the time with no context. If the coach wants more plays for said player, etc., explain what that means. Either way, I'm good. Okay. I mean, yeah, we trust Don, but if I have my choice, I definitely want to see, like, what did we end up having? Was it 3 steals in a row? Because I want to say Latson had a steal and went down and scored. Like, I want to say Natty Laddie with coast to coast off a steal. And then Gotti had a steal. She passed it to Tessa. And then Gotti had the other steal off the floor. Was it 3 back-to-back or just the 2? Was there a play in between Latson and Gotti's first steal? I know Gotti's 2 steals came back-to-back. The one from the floor where she threw it to Joyce and Joyce threw it to, I think that was Latson to finish. One of my favorite plays. One of my favorite plays. With Auburn start with small, then Twin Towers. Okay. I was gonna talk AP poll, but I mean, we took the Oklahoma overtime loss, and we dropped to 3, even though it was an overtime loss when we blew out the number 5 team. You kind of had all the first place votes. UCLA was at number 2. We didn't have any first place votes. But what I don't understand is how, okay, that's cool. We lost the game. You drop us down to 3. But with the way that all the rest of these other teams are stacking up in the AP, how in the hell do you have a ballot variance that had us anywhere from number 3 to number 5? with an overtime loss to a ranked team and blowing out the number 5 team that was undefeated. How could you have us anywhere other than 3? I don't know the votes. I need people to understand. It needs to be some more transparency. And then they get to talking about, and this was the fuck be making me laugh, because it's like you penalize the overtime loss. We turn around and beat the top team by 29, and it's like losses get weighted heavier than dominant wins, even if the win is the better predictor of the marked ceiling. And that's the shit that don't make sense to me. But it don't matter. Like I said, they can make us number 35. I don't give a damn as long as we hold the trophy at the end. But because it's just a conversation. But if Auburn would have beat us, man, they would have been world beaters. They'd have had them in the conversation with UConn. I mean, not Auburn. If Vandy would have beat us, they'd have had them in the conversation with UConn. They damn near already had them in the conversation with UConn, right? We beat somebody. It's just like, do y'all want the number 2 ranking back immediately, or y'all want to just stack wins and let the rankings chase us? I don't give a damn about the rankings. I'm stacking the wins. I don't give a damn about the 2, the 1, none of that. We beating everybody in front of us to get to the chip. Period. To get to the trophy. Okay, he said we'll stay at 3 as long as we number 1. Drop to 3. Wouldn't be starting anyway. Well, no, but that it is a big deal in the sense that Mo is trying to learn how to be a South Carolina 5 without a true South Carolina 5 in front of her to show her the way. That hasn't. So in that sense, to me, it's a big deal because that hasn't happened in our system in a long time. So that's another learning curve that she has to work around. I ain't gonna hold y'all up, y'all. Auburn is improved. Their defense is real. Their effort is real. But I mean, styles make fights, and the matchup is built for us. We deeper, we bigger on the glass, we got more shot makers. They have to win in this high variance. They need 25 plus turnovers. They got to hit threes up at a high clip, and they got to survive the rebound margin. That's a lot of ands. You hear me? That's a lot of ands. They got to force 25 turnovers and hit threes above their normal level, and while surviving the rebound. That's a lot of ands. That's just a lot of damn ands. Okay. So, I mean, I expect them to make it uncomfortable early, settle in, break the press. And as we continue, as the game goes, we'll continue to break the press cleaner and cleaner. In third quarter, I want us locked in to make that the separation quarter, if it's not already done by then. They'll be watching to see can Auburn hit that turnover target. I want to see our rebounding turn into a second chance avalanche, and I want to see our guard play steady when they trying to pressure us, but also our guards pressuring them right back, and then down the line, down the line of the game, our depth show up when Auburn legs start talking. Which I think decides this game: turnovers, rebounds, threes, free throws. Let me know. And I know I'm late to the party, but still is 38 versus Maryland. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. In a double overtime. We can talk about it later. This is a Gamecocks show, but I'll give you my opinion at 11:30. or will get you very far. Man, please. Now, one thing I would say, yes, you will peak in March and April, but there are some of these games that do matter. Ask LSU fans, the first 2 games of the SEC. All conference games matter. All conference games matter. We got our act together and got focused because shit. A loss to Vandy meant what? You could fall out of the being able to be be a number 1. LSU and Texas are looking up and hoping for USC, Tennessee, and Vandy to lose enough for them to have a chance. Yeah. When you own your destiny, you got to stay in control. When you in control of your destiny, you better stay in control. Yeah, SEC regular season title. I know what you're talking about. I know what you mean. But y'all, I don't know how the hell we got to be 11-15 because I was supposed to finish that. But it's been a great conversation. I appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with me. So, I mean, listen. If it's your first time here, 156 in the chat, man, I appreciate you pulling up and rocking with us. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Share this video with somebody who love the game and the Gamecocks, man. Rock out with your cock out. Southern Cal and Notre Dame missed the tourney. I don't think so. 64 damn teams got to make the tourney now. I think Southern Cal and Notre Dame make the tourney. But this is why we watch. But listen, y'all, I'm going to get ready to get out of here because I'm jumping back on in like 15 minutes with Coach Coleman. We got articles. We got scorers. We got pickups for SEC Thursday. So y'all pull up and hang out with us. It's your favorite Hoops Bedtime Story coming up in just a few minutes. Until then, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. Cess Talk Sports. And I'm out.